Hello, wordsmiths, and welcome to Eat Your Words, the vocabulary cooking show. I'm your host, David from Khan Academy. And folks, let me tell you, we have such a wonderful menu for this video. On the menu are essential, modify, advance, and longevity. We'll talk about what these words mean and their word parts, and then we'll use them in some sentences. Essential is an adjective that means necessary or extremely important. Modify is a verb. It means to change, usually to improve something. Advance, another verb. It means to move forward, to improve, or to put forward an idea. And longevity is a noun that means long life or the quality of being long-lasting. Let's talk about the recipes for these words. What goes into them? Well, essential comes from the Latin verb esse, meaning to be. You can see this in both Spanish and French, in the verbs estar and être, or more obviously in the Italian essere. All of them mean to be. So something that is essential is necessary for existing, for being. A related word in English is essence, like the true nature or the most basic version of a thing. Modify comes from mod, meaning manner or way. To modify something is to change the way it works. Advance is a funny one because of that D. It actually comes from ab plus ante. So ab in Latin means from, and ante means before or in front of. So to advance is to move forward, to go before everyone else by being in front. So ab, not ad, meaning to. My word origin says that the D sound came into English as a mistake, that it was written in English as ad and not ab. It doesn't really affect the meaning, it's just a historical oddity. Ante shows up in a lot of English words. There's anticipate, which is to wait for something that hasn't happened yet. There's ancestor, which comes from the Latin antecessor, one who has gone before you. Antecedent is a grammar term for the noun that a pronoun replaces. It's the word you said before. I ate the apple. It was delicious. The antecedent of it is apple, because I said apple first, right? I said apple before it, but both words refer to the same thing. Longevity comes from the Latin root long, which, big surprise, means long, and evum, which means age. I'll write eva here. This second root shows up in two English words, medieval, the Middle Ages, and primeval, which is the dawn of time. Prime means first. Ity, ity, is a noun-forming suffix. So altogether, long plus eva plus ity equals longevity, or long-agedness. Now, in classic cooking show format, enough talk about recipes. Here's some finished dishes I made earlier. Let's use these words in some sentences. I don't care what anyone says. To me, onion rings are an essential nutrient. I need them to live. They are required for me to be, to exist. Jeff's ankle hurt, so he modified his push-ups by resting his weight on his knees instead of his feet. He changed the push-up to make it better for his ankle. He modified it. This little device will advance medical science so much, we'll feel like we're living in the future. If only I can convince anyone else it works. It will move medical science forward. It will bring it into the future. It'll be a great advancement, that Metacube. Gray parrots have surprising longevity as pets. In the wild, they live for about 20 years. In captivity, they can live as many as 50 years. When you yourself are old and gray, like an aged parrot, and crowds of curious youth ask you, "Oh, mighty wordsmith, what is the secret to your longevity?" say back to them, "It is because I learned so many words. This has given me many years of life, probably." Anyway, eat your vegetables, go outside, and most importantly, remember that you can learn anything. David out.